Hey everyone, good evening. We're joining you again to chat about the Falling for Suzette crochet along. So we're here to answer your questions, chat about the designs or any other things that you want to talk about. We're here just to chat and hang out tonight. So say hi, let us know where you're from. Let's see, we have Tony joining us from Southern California. Yeah, hello everyone. So I'm just going to get us going live also in our community group. Oh, it doesn't look like, sometimes it's glitchy. It looks like it doesn't want to go live again this week. That's interesting. Well, I guess we're just live today on our Facebook and YouTube channel, but that is okay. We will share to the group afterwards. So let's chat about the designs. We're super excited because all the patterns have been released now. The final pattern was the scrunchies that we now have on the blog and our YouTube channel. So there are 9 patterns in total for the collection, and you can purchase them all individually in the shop. You can purchase the entire collection together in our Etsy or our Ravelry shop. And now all of the accessory patterns are on the blog for free, and all of the YouTube videos are live. It's kind of hard to believe we already have them all released. I feel like it's been a very busy fall. So the final pattern was the scrunchies. If you missed them, and these are perfect for using up any of your scrap bits that you have left over from the collection. So, and I know some people have asked about seeing them in hair. I didn't show that actually in the reel that I published this week, but there are pictures of the scrunchies. They do hold really well. The yarn tends to like give it a good grip. So they do look cute. You can put your hair in a ponytail or up in a messy bun with them. And these would make great stocking stuffers. So we also released, what day did the headbands go? The headbands were...
Was it last Monday or was it Thursday?
Maybe it was Thursday. So the quick and easy, chunky Suzette ear warmers are also, so from, I guess when we chatted last, those were the final 2 patterns that we needed to release, I believe. So these are another great gift option for Christmas because they are super quick and easy to make. And even though they're doubled up, they also don't use a lot of yarn. So you probably could maybe make one with some of your scraps as well, especially depending on the size you're making. So we have the baby size, toddler size, child, adult, large adult. So there's lots of sizes to choose from. And we have the coordinating mittens and fingerless gloves. The fingerless gloves, we don't go down to the baby sizes, but we do have child size. I'm trying to think if I did toddler. I maybe did toddler in the fingerless gloves as well. But that's one pattern. So you get the mittens down to baby, and let me grab them here. I just have the adult size with me tonight. So the fingerless gloves, and we did a separate video because I know sometimes when we have a combination like that, you can want the video for the mittens and the fingerless gloves. So we did the video for the fingerless gloves version, which is kind of my favorite, I think. I love that I can have my fingers accessible, but my hands, your hands still stay warm, and the full mitten version as well. If you have any questions, any pattern support questions, we're here to help you out with those tonight. Anything that you are curious about, ask away, and we'll also share with you some more sneak peeks of what we're working on. What are you working on there tonight, Emma?
Well, since I forgot my crochet hook for the rag cardigan, I'm going to work on a chunky Suzette beanie for Rose.
Oh, nice. In the rainbow colors. That's a perfect idea.
Yeah, these are her favorite.
Yeah, Rose finally loves hats. She will wear, we almost need to go back and make her model all of our previous hats we've designed where she wouldn't keep them on her head. She's so fun. So we had a busy weekend. I was away because not Emma. So Emma, I guess we didn't really do our introduction. So those of you who don't know Emma, she's my daughter. She works with me. And she's my firstborn daughter. And I also have a almost 21-year-old daughter. And she is planning to go to university next fall. So we were doing university tours, which was a lot of fun, but it was a busy weekend. And then home. And then I feel like this week, between going away for the conference, coming home, going away again, oh, there's my other daughter. My youngest daughter is now calling me. I've just been exhausted this week. I feel like everybody's been sick. My husband's been sick. Everyone's been I haven't really got the cold that he has had, but I've just been super tired. So this week I feel like I'm just treading water. I've been working on the jumbo snowmen. So I've been working away on them. They are getting closer to being finished. I just have a few more videos. I have to video the top hat. Here's the smaller. We've got 3 sizes. So there's going to be 3 sizes of the snowmen. And I need to film a hat for the medium sized and the scarf. And then we have to go collecting sticks because of course they need stick arms. I keep trying to encourage Emma. I'm like, Emma, why don't you and Rose go find sticks in the yard for us? Okay, so Lynn from St. Louis here. I'm looking for a boyfriend masculine scarf pattern. Any available? We don't have very many scarf patterns, actually. Now, we have been planning on doing one for winter. I had originally planned, but of course we haven't been able to get out as many things as we thought. Now, I did get my husband to model the infinity scarf, but I haven't edited those pictures yet. So, I mean, I thought the infinity scarf looked good on him as well. So I guess it's kind of preference. You could take the pocket shawl, make it a little bit thinner. And if you use the right yarn, I think it would look great for a man as well. My actual ideas for a scarf that I was going to do for him were a bit of a cable, like a crisscross cable pattern, and then with just the bottom of the scarf having like a ribbed edge to it. So that was my original plan, but we may still be able to get to it this winter. Emma's been working on a blanket style of it. We're going to have a cardigan version of this cable we're working on. And I think a scarf and a hat would be really nice to kind of a nice winter collection would be. Good evening from Germany. And we have another comment. I actually can show some of these as we go. So another comment here that they finished the pocket shawl and started the Ruana. Actually, Emma, I'm pretty sure you have Grace's headband and pocket shawl beside you that you could show off. Oh, and in the wild berries, she left for us. I just finished the long cardigan in size small and I absolutely love it. So yeah, so my niece just finished the pocket shawl in wild berries and it looks really, really good. Perfect, I think, for winter. I love the color. I'm going to try and get some pictures of it.
Yeah, it's so nice. Someone
says, thanks, MJ, crisscross pattern cable. If you actually go in my Ravelry shop, you'll see I designed a Ruana years ago. It was like the crisscross Ruana. I designed it for Sugarbush. And I have wanted to do more in that cable. Like, it's so nice. So put it on a cardigan. Emma has got a good chunk of the blanket done. I think she's getting close.
It's almost done. It's really nice.
Yeah. So you're working on, are you working on a cardigan, the lakeside cardigan right there, Emma, or no? You're just working on the hat.
No, this one's the everyday rag cardigan.
Yes, you have. So yes, show it off. So Emma has been helping me. It's been a team effort to make another version of the rag cardigan. So we're doing it in Mandela ombre. And it's so pretty. I love the blue. I really can't wait to show that off. So the sleeves fitting good. She had me try it on. And I'm wearing the long Suzette cardigan. Let me see if I can get it kind of. It's got the pockets. It's got the hood. So this is the long version of the cardigan. And where is... Then I also have the short version, which is the same pattern. You can make either. So even the long cardigan that I'm wearing, you could omit the hood. You could have it without the hood, like I've done here. You could add buttons to this one so that you can have it done up. It's really all your personal preference. Just mix and match the styles how you like them. But yeah, I'm really excited for her to finish up the rag cardigan in that blue. Same. It's going to look so good. And that yarn is so soft.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if, Jill, just verify which yarn you're referring to. If it's the rag cardigan, the Lion brand Mandela ombre is what we used for it. How many balls would you say you've used so far on that, Emma? How many cakes?
I really don't know. 4 maybe?
4 so far?
Does that sound...
maybe, I know I'm thinking we used maybe 5 balls of the rag. We'd have to go back and look, but depending on the size, I feel like it's fairly affordable, that yarn. I know you can get it you can pick it up at Walmart. Like, it's available a lot of places. I actually first found that yarn just shopping in Walmart. They had it. Now, if you're talking about the yarn for the collection, it's Prism. It's Mary Maxim Prism, and it's pretty affordable as well, depending on whether you're looking at US or Canadian dollars. I think it's in that $6 a ball-ish range. It's on sale quite a bit. What would you say is the American? I can go to it really quickly.
$5.99? $4.99?
Prism. I get confused between the Canadian and the American site. Mm-hmm. So it looks like this is Mary Maxim Canada, $7.99 Canadian. Now, we do have a coupon code as well. So when you sign up for the collection, you will get a supply list that has all the details, all of the patterns. That's free to get. You don't have to pay anything. You can just sign up, get your supply list, and it will tell you everything you need for each of the patterns. And we have a 20% off coupon code included there. So, and Sandstorm is in stock on the Canadian site, which is, I know a lot of people love this color. So this is the Sandstorm, which has the pink burgundy colors in it. Let me see. I do have a hat in that color. So Sandstorm is available on the Canadian site. Succulent is available. That's a really popular color. Surfside is very popular. This is the Surfside. Lakeside. I think even Lakeside had been sold out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lakeside. This is Lakeside. So I've done the hat, and what I did with the scrunchies is I actually could get about 5 to 6 scrunchies out of one ball. So you get a bunch of different colors of scrunchies just from one ball, which is kind of fun. I don't have all my scrunchies here with me, but you can get several different color combos. Okay, I'm gonna keep looking at the comments here. Okay. So I know that the color that I'm wearing is sold out. Unfortunately, it did sell out really fast. And I think that they're not expected to get more until the new year. unfortunately. I've made 2 Suzette headbands and now on my 3rd one. Yeah, they're so quick and easy to make. And like I say, perfect gifts. Okay, Jill is saying this Suzette crochet along with the picture of you wearing mittens and an ear warmer. Yeah, so that is the Prism, which we're talking about. So $7.99 with 20% off coupon code if you're in Canada. If you're in the US, I'm gonna go check the US site as well to see you didn't pull the US site up,
I think it's $5.99. Pretty sure it's $5.99.
Let's see who can find it faster. Prism, there it is. Yes, $5.99. Actually, that's on sale. I believe it is regular $6.99, so $5.99 US. And if you use that coupon code, you will get 20% off. So let's take a look. They do have Autumn Mist, which is a really nice color. I've used it in the past. Wild Berries. Emma showed Wild Berries in the pocket ball, which was really pretty. Surfside is really nice if you like teals. They have Lakeside in stock, so the blues, that is in stock as well. Succulent Iris is really nice if you like purple. And they do have Sandstorm. So the only color, the main color that people are probably looking for is the one that I'm wearing. And it will be the new year before they have more of, and that was Desert Sunset. Okay. Mary Maxim isn't easy to get in the UK. They should ship to UK. So the shipping might take a little bit longer, but they do ship worldwide. So you should be able to get it. I just don't know what your shipping costs would be. But they do have a lot of deals. If you sign up for their newsletters as well, they will send you out when they'll have like 49-cent shipping days, 99-cent, $4.99. Like they have different deals sometimes on. Oh, someone already commented $5.99 in the US. I needed to keep scrolling. Thank you for helping me out. Loops and Threads faucet on the Rowana. Yes, if you have a Michaels Loops and Threads, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but the faucet they have really nice colors too. I was looking at them. The sun, I put my blind down, but I didn't put it down enough. And now I have the sun's like shining right in my face. It is actually really nice. It's distracting when I'm trying to do the live, but normally this time of night, I love the sunset, but it's going down too early. Like, can you guys believe 4:23? And it's not going to be long, and that's going to be completely gone. Oh, I'm just reading people's comments. So this happened to me as well. So you think that you're maybe putting the colors together correctly, but then the one ball like goes the opposite way. And we had that. I did have that happen some of the time too, but it still ends up looking nice, even if the colors mismatch a little bit. I'm so curious how many whips each of you have. I have 6 wearables right now. I can actually get quite bad at that. Right now, let me think. I'm working on the snowman. I'm working on 2 cardigans. And I think that's actually it right now. I've wrapped up a lot of my projects for this year. There are still a few things that I want to do, but I've been trying to just focus on getting my snowman done this week. Because if not, I feel like they're not going to be released in time for the season. So I have to buckle down. I even had to put my cardigans on hold so that I could just buckle down and work on the snowman. I'm going to move back here. So here are a couple of the other patterns. If you haven't seen them all, so this is the raglan sweater. So it's the sweater version of the cardigan I'm wearing. So I did it in the lakeside to show how it looks with the striping yarn. But then we also did it in cream. My sweater's a little bit wrinkled. It's been folded up. But I did it in the cream as well, so you could see how it looks in a solid color. And then I did the same with the cardigan I'm wearing. I did it in the mellow spun plum. So the cream cardigan was the mellow, and this is mellow spun as well. So you could see. I was eventually hoping that I could have made a lot of the other patterns in the solids too, but it just got, I didn't have time. I ran out of time. And I thought I would stick with the prism for the most part, but the garments, it was kind of nice to show you some different versions. And the cardigans that I'm currently working on, I can pull them up. I'm working on two at the same time. They are a little wrinkled. You can see it's going to be a nice color block, top down, seamless, and this is in herringbone double crochet. So that's how the teals are looking. I know we gave you a little sneak peek last week, but I don't think I had the blues with me. And then the pinks, you can see here. Yes, we had a discussion on the pinks about our hood last week. Remember that, Emma?
Mm-hmm.
We were discussing, and I haven't made any more progress. I think I maybe crocheted a little bit of the blue on the weekend, but we ended up so busy, I didn't even have time to crochet. So now I'm starting to feel, guys, like, you know, Christmas parties are coming, you know, like we're coming to the end of the year, and I'm starting to kind of run out of steam. Like I've almost put out everything I need to put out for the year, but I know we are going to get the snowman out. Hopefully maybe a few little ornaments for fun and the cardigans, and then we'll see what Emma gets finished. We definitely will finish the rag, but the pattern is already available for the rag cardigan. We're just doing another color just to show you a different option. And it's one of our favorite cardigans. So we really wanted another one because we love them. Emma does want one, I think, in the brown.
I do, but now I kind of just want a solid neutral.
Now you want a solid neutral? So what are you thinking?
I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah. It would maybe look nice in actually the yarn of the cardigan you're wearing. Best value or no?
Yes, but it may be too thin.
Yeah, it does have that silkier, depends on what kind of texture you want.
I kind of like that Premier DK.
Yeah, and this is a question that we have right here about using worsted weight for the cardigan. What will happen if you use the worsted weight? It's okay to do that, but it is going to the sweater will come out bigger, because I wouldn't suggest trying to meet the gauge with a worsted. I would let it work up a little bit bigger and maybe just size down one, because you don't want to, like, if your stitch gets too tight, then you might not have the drape that you would want with it. So I would suggest maybe just swatching with it to kind of see how your stitch looks, to get, you know, a nice stitch that doesn't seem like your sweater is going to be too stiff. And then you can compare the measurement of what I have to what you have, and then sort of see, like, is it a big difference or is it just a little bit of a difference, to see how many you should maybe size down. If you're really good at math, you could figure out all the math for that, or you can just kind of estimate. Also with these patterns, them being top down, you can try it on as you go. So that's sort of a good gauge. Like, make your yoke, try it on, and go more with the fit than what size. I know sometimes people will do in between sizes anyways with the patterns. They may do between a small and a medium, or between a medium and a large, just to get the fit right. Oh, and people are talking about the 2-day blanket. Probably one of our favorite blankets ever, I would say, and it has been super popular. The yarn, that blanket is so soft. The yarn is amazing. It's beautiful. It does all the work for us. it's a quick, easy, satisfying stitch. I don't think we have the blanket. I think Emma already snagged them and took them home. I was telling her today I didn't even do a reel of actually showing the finished blanket. I had a little like flat lay one, but I somehow missed getting, I maybe have one of the larger that I did like months ago when you first made it. I'll have to go back through all my video clips and see. But Rosie has claimed the teal blue. If you go to that listing or the blog, it just went on the blog last night.
Yeah.
So the deep teal, Rosie has claimed it. So she's sleeping with that blanket. And Emma, when she made the first one in the first place, she just keeps taking it. She doesn't leave it here long with me to do what I need to do. And then she's got it at home. I think everybody honestly should get one of those blankets for Christmas. I think if you want to give a gift that people are going to absolutely be obsessed with, I would say the 2-day blanket, because everybody wants a cozy blanket like that. And it is literally a 2-day, it probably even like a 1-day blanket, depending on how many hours you get to crochet. Emma took 40
if I had
minutes.
the whole day, I could have done it in 1 day, but
Yeah.
I have a toddler.
What's that? Oh yeah, you have a toddler.
I have a toddler and I have stuff to do.
You get a lot done with a toddler. You were probably crocheting that though, sitting on the porch while she was playing.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. That was during the summer. I crocheted it during the day-ish, and then I crocheted it a little bit in the evening, and then I worked on it the next morning. It was done. The blue one was done like an evening, which was only 4 balls.
Okay. Yeah. That one. Yeah. That one's 1 day. Now the largest size would take a little bit longer, but depending, 8 balls by 40 minutes. So yeah, not really. So 320 divided by, so like 5.5 hours, even to make the largest size.
Yeah.
So yeah, depending like how many hours you can spend in the evening on that. Great gifts. I mean, and the large is large. Like the medium size is a good throw size blanket.
The medium is 50 by 60. Somebody's asking.
Any chance you would teach us an advanced pattern for a garment? So I'm wondering what you're thinking of when you say advanced, like what that means ultimately, I guess, because you know, I would want to know sort of specifics more, like if there's certain techniques you're wanting to learn. You know, obviously the cables are a little bit more advanced, which we are going to have a cable cardigan and sweater coming up. Construction wise, they'll still be pretty simple. We do struggle with even our fairly beginner friendly patterns. I would say people struggle quite a bit with them. So it's like dumping into even more advanced can be tricky unless they just steer clear of it altogether and don't even try. But we definitely would do more cables. So if you're thinking cables, then I guess probably the most complicated I would think garments would be doing the cap sleeves, which we did once and people really struggle with that. So we tend to steer away from those type of garments just because but you know, we are doing a lot more videos. So hopefully that will help everybody, but we definitely have some cable sweater cardigans planned for the future. So those will be a little bit more advanced, I would say, than like a simple stitch. Like
you were working on something over the summer that I think was more advanced. Remember that?
What was that?
You were making a shirt.
I was making a shirt.
You remember that?
Emma, I have so many things on the go. You have to be really specific about what I was working on.
You were making, a shirt for Dad.
I know what you were talking about. Yeah, so that had a lot of shaping in it. Yes, I was experimenting with short rows, a ribbed style cardigan with short rows. I was working on that. Is something still that I want to get to eventually. It's just, again, fitting in all the things that we want to make. I just wish that, you know, you could just snap our fingers and have more of them done, but it's time consuming. I feel like these cardigans that I'm currently working on are going to take me a little bit to get them finished, unless Emma jumps in and starts helping me with them. Yeah. Ooh, Karen Cinnamon Swirl. And that says she made the cardigan with Karen Cinnamon Swirl color heat wave. Ooh, I bet that turned out really nice. The blue cardigan looks amazing. What weight yarn? What weight is the yarn? It's worsted. It's a worsted weight. And someone's working on it right now using Lion Brand Heartland. Ooh, maybe it is a 3. I think it's 4. Do you have any of the balls there handy, Emma, with the label? Otherwise, I can.
I think no, I don't have any.
I think it wouldn't have gauged correctly if it was DK. Some mandalas. Oh, hang on. This could be it. Mandala ombre. Yeah, it is a worsted. So it is 344 yards per cake. That's a 5.3 ounce ball. So I wonder how many grams that is. But yeah, so it is a worsted. I know mandala can have different weights. They do have DK weights as well, but the one that we're using is a worsted. Oh, we have a question. When will the candy cane mosaic be available? So I have it right here. We have the blanket complete. We finished the edging. So actually, this is probably going to be our next pattern release. I'm thinking. I think that's upside down. Hi, I'm going to throw it in the wash, guys. I'm going to throw it in the wash. I'm going to do, yeah. So Emma finished the border. Really pretty. I was some of it the other day, but I do have to go through more of a technique tutorial. Emma has written the pattern, but I need to review it and we need to still get it into tech editing. So that I should have been on probably this week. If I'd been feeling better, I would have maybe like made more progress on that, but probably next week if I can go through the pattern, we can get our tech editor going over it and then I can finish filming and we'll get the blanket out. That will probably be the next pattern up. Emma or the snowman.
Yep. I think that one's probably closer to being done than the snowman. Maybe.
Yeah, I think it is. It is pretty close. I should review the pattern and then get it scheduled for tech editing and then we can. Emma's having fun writing mosaic patterns. She is so brave.
Lots of fun.
Yeah. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work writing those patterns. But Emma is the mosaic queen.
Yeah. It hurts your brain and it hurts your eyes looking at the charts and.
Yeah. So the medium, and we probably caught this at the time, but I'm not sure if this person missed it or not. So the medium was 50 by 60 and the blanket is called the 2-day throw. And it was just put on the blog, so it'll be the latest pattern on the blog. And it's also in our, would be the latest pattern in Ravelry. And Etsy is kind of more random, but it will usually show up on the first page when patterns are new because people are clicking on them and they usually show up right away. Ooh, here's a question, Em. Do you recommend starting on the white or to color for the 2-day blanket? So the blue one we did with the light, so you can look at the 2 different blankets. So for the teal blanket, we started with the lighter, like almost the white, and went to the dark. Then make sure that then the next ball, you then start with the dark so that the colors blend together. And the crimson, we started with the dark.
But I do wish that I started with the light because then I feel like when you start with the light, the whole blanket looks lighter. Then if you start with the
Oh,
dark, the whole blanket looks darker. I don't know. It just kind of gives off that effect. I wish that I started with the light, but I was going by like ease, pull from the middle of the ball. That's how I started. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. So this person here comments she loved to see like a mix of different patterns, which is always fun. I had fun sort of mixing up lace and solid with the last collection that we did. Ooh, okay. So Karen says that she made the Dapper Dad as a beginner for her husband. She loved the look of the cables. Always have trouble with sleeves being too big. Would love some more stuff for men. Yes, we did. I did have plans for Suzette men's sweater, but it's on the back burner right now. I may pick it up and finish it. Our men's stuff never does as well. Like, I think people want it, but we don't sell as many. So, and then of course we're drawn to do stuff for women, but I definitely want more options for men. So hopefully I can get picking that back up. I did really want to do him a cable cardigan as well, but all of the things we'll try and get to all of them. We get a little distracted this time of year with more Christmassy. Oh, we were planning a tree skirt as well. I almost forgot about that. Because Emma needs a tree skirt.
I'm actually staring at the yarn right here.
Emma's staring at the yarn. So last year, if you have been following me, we did the Snuggle Season stockings, and the Snuggle Season stockings did not have a matching tree skirt. We did our holiday weave collection that included a tree skirt. And I absolutely love those stockings. They are like, I love them so much. But we used the yarn that you're holding, Emma. What's it called again?
Wool of the Andes Bulky.
Wool of the Andes Bulky is what we use for that collection, the Snuggle Season stockings. So we are going to hopefully pull this off. And Emma really needs the tree skirt, so we have to do it.
But I need a tree skirt, so we have to make a tree skirt. I'm not going to buy one.
So yes, we will pull it off. We have the yarn on the way. We are going to do red, Snuggle Season red tree skirt. It is going to have to be a little bit different than the stocking because of how I want to construct it, but it's going to give the similar effect where we're going to have like puff stitches, ribbing stitches. I've been playing around with like swatching it out. I think it's going to look really good. So it's not going to be constructed in the same way that we do the Snuggle Seasons patterns, but it's going to give a similar look, but be able to work it so we get rounded tree skirt. So the puffs like will go like around. Yeah, it's gonna be good, and it's gonna be red. It's gonna be beautiful in red. That red is such a nice red. And we do want to actually make. We had a red stocking, a white stocking,
and this one.
Is it mink?
Camel heather.
Oh, camel. So it's camel, and then so we really feel like we need to have a green stocking as well. So we may do another stocking. So Emma has like 4 stockings, a tree skirt, and it's going to be beautiful. And that yarn, it just has a really rich, it's just a really rich, like good quality, perfect because I don't find like it kind of has an itchiness to it. So I wouldn't necessarily want to wear that yarn, but really perfect for these type of projects. So I think it's going to be really nice.
Yeah.
In the next 2 months, November, will there be more garments? So there will be the cardigan that I'm working on, but I don't know if there'll be any other garments released. Probably not until the new year would be my guess. We'll be showing you how the blue one is that Emma is making looks, but patterns are released. And then I will have the color block, blue and pink, because I wanted to show it. I wanted to show it in 2 because I like to make, I like to make things double. Right. I would actually love to do a sweater version of that as well. And I would I've been kind of dying to do a circular yoke because it's been a long time since I've done a circular yoke style. So we will see. I have a question. I've been signed in, but now I'm locked out. I wonder if she's referring to grow. I wonder if that's what she's referring to. If it is, how would you suggest she troubleshoots that, Emma?
I would suggest you tell us which pattern you're trying to work on, and we will go in and unlock it.
Yeah.
I think that's the only solution.
So what's happened is when iOS did their update, there is some glitches that are happening with Grow. So for us, it's really unfortunate because we use Grow on our site and people are having issues. So we have been unlocking a lot of the content and getting Grow off there. They are working, the tech team is working on a fix, but they're still not there yet. So we've been able to help get people back in though, right? It's like depending on the browser they're using, and it's also settings, your settings. So I think what's happened with the update, you're automatically getting blockers. So it's blocking. Emma, you probably know this more than me because you've been dealing with it.
Well, I don't really know. I'm kind of at a loss of words. What? I can hear.
I said I feel like I keep locking up. Can you hear me or?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. I feel like I'm kind of at a loss of words. I don't really know how to help because I am personally locked out of Grow.
Oh, have you not been able to get back in either?
Yeah, I can't get in. My phone updated.
Yes, and see, I haven't tried. I just got my new phone, so I probably will be locked out as well. So
just let us know pattern you're trying to view and we can go in. I've just been going in and unlocking the ones that people need help viewing. That's, I feel like, the simplest solution.
At this point, yeah. At this point, yeah, we're kind of upset about it as well. So, but we have escalated it. When we were at our conference, we let them know what was happening with it, and that's all we can do. We're not techie enough to like no, I know it does have to do with cookie, like the update I think is more sensitive. It's like automatically turning on, blocking the data collection that Grow uses. So I know that's sort of what's happening there. But yeah, so everyone's excited for the tree skirt. I'm excited for the tree skirt. I'm just hoping that I'm able to actually physically get all the things done before Christmas.
Yeah, we'll have to do it really fast. I can't start it until we get the yarn, but it should be here very soon.
Yeah, so it will be late. I mean, and this is what we think with some of these patterns that are Christmassy. It may be too late for you this year, and that's okay. You can do it next year. Once they're there, then we will probably do more promotion again, Christmas in July. Once the patterns are available, then you have more time throughout the year anyways to work on them. I really feel like I need to be more prepared for Christmas. I mean, I did Christmas in July, and I think that really helped. Definitely helped. But I have so many cute ideas now that I want to do for Christmas. And I just know that like the time is pretty much running out. So I may be able to the one year I did the Merry Minis, I did an ornament every day of December. That was insane. I almost feel like we need to just redo them and have them as their individual patterns because so many people wanted them individually, but I only did them in the entire collection. But there's so many cute little ornaments I want to make. And but I have to control myself and finish my projects that I have before I can. And I know we're supposed to be talking about the collection, but we get detoured and all of the patterns are there. They're on the blog. They're in my shop. These are patterns that are going to take you right through the winter. They're cozy. Most of them are quick and easy. The garments obviously take a little bit longer, but we did the accessories, doubling them up so that they're nice and warm. They're quick to make. They're beautiful. I love the infinity scarves. We will be wearing these all winter for sure. Emma still wants, I think, a cream infinity scarf. Yeah. I'm glad infinity scarves are like making a comeback. These are one of the first things I ever made. I love infinity scarves.
Why did they ever go out?
I don't know. They just kind of went out. They just kind of went out of style. It seemed like it almost went, everything goes full circle, right? So it was like the infinity scarves, and then it kind of merged into the super scarves back then, which I would say the pocket shawl is kind of similar idea, like super scarf or whatever. Yeah, we're all the same. I think we're all the same. We all have too many projects. We have too many things we want to make. We probably collect more yarn and patterns than we can ever make. Em and I have way too many ideas, but she keeps me in line. She tries to keep me focused so that we can actually release the patterns. It's actually amazing that we're able to release what we do. I don't know how sometimes I don't even know how we do it. I don't know how we do it. I guess it's obsession. But so this is what's coming next. So guys, you're going to have a nice candy cane blanket coming. We are going to get that snowman family. We have our little snowman already, which is super popular. He's actually in the windowsill behind Emma. They're so cute. I almost wanted to make a smaller one again, but I'm like looking at my snowman over there. But I don't want to show them to you yet because they're not finished. But they're gonna look so good when they're finished. I almost feel like they need illuminated somehow though. Like they need to be like lit up with lights, or I don't know. We'll see. They're going to be fun. And what's nice about the snowman is that we can keep them out longer than just Christmas, which I like. I typically will even keep a lot of my trees out for the winter. Yeah. It's more winter decor. Yeah. That's
what I'm thinking. I'm going to keep my snowman and my trees up, I think, all winter because they're wintry.
Yeah, they're wintry. That's what I thought. I thought the snowman would be nice. I would really love to do a Santa Claus maybe one day, but we'll see. It's hard between doing those type of projects and garments because I really would just like to focus a lot of my attention on my garments all the time, but I can't help it. I have to mix things up. We do want to make, actually, we did start working on a children's rag cardigan as well. So that's another pattern we do need to get back to. We were making a little one for Rosie. And then maybe spring, we'll get into more baby patterns again. Lori's been bugging me, our admin girl, she's been bugging me that she wants to see more baby children stuff. So you have to let us know if you want to see more baby children stuff as well, because they don't sell as well as our adult stuff either, but we obviously love to bring them in. What is really popular is our baby bow hat, our Star Stitch baby bow hat. So we would maybe like to do a Star Stitch sweater cardigan to match that. But let us know if you have ideas of things that you want to see, because that's what really gives us the motivation when you're telling us, yes, we want to see that stuff. So yeah, let us know. But anyways, we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Little Rosie's being babysat by the sisters. So hopefully.
I think I just heard Jacob drive up here. He just texted me and asked who's watching Rose.
Yeah. Megan and maybe, Auntie, she calls her Auntie M and Auntie B. Well, I guess she can't say Auntie yet.
B.
Does she say anything for Megan?
Mom.
She says mom for Megan too?
Yeah.
She calls
me mom for mom, mom for grandma, mom for Megan.
Yeah, she's learning to talk, so.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie says she's been doing a lot of baby stuff lately. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to do some baby things again. Spring always seems like a good time for that. Do baby things. Okay, well, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the collection. So I guess just to recap, you can purchase the entire collection, Falling for Suzette collection, on Ravelry, Fourth Wall, or our Etsy shop. So 3 places. We have a bunch of the patterns for free on our blog. All of the videos are on YouTube, and you can purchase the individual patterns as well. And we're going to be we've got lots of sales going on leading up to Black Friday. So every day we have a different sale. Emma set that all up, which is always fun to see what's coming on sale next. And then Black Friday will have a great sale as well. So you can grab hold of any of these patterns that you've been eyeing up. Okay.